Pasta Flora is one of those really delicious recipes that we all love. Let's go ahead and talk about what the dough consists of. A quarter kilo of flour, which is 250 grams, 100 grams of butter, 80 grams of powdered sugar, 1 egg, and a pinch of salt. That's it. Now for the filling, it's jam, of course. You can use any kind of jam you like, even homemade jam if you want. That means strawberry, apricot, or any seasonal jam. And it was always made with the jam we prepared at home. A spoonful of milk. Add the flour to the sugar. Then add the butter. I'm mixing it now. I've blended the butter with the flour and powdered sugar. I don't want to add the liquids right away. But it's perfectly fine. I can certainly add it now, especially once it transforms into something resembling a fine, delicate powder. Just look, here it is, precisely like that. We have the very cold butter, which has been carefully combined with the all-purpose flour and the powdered sugar, and we have thoroughly mixed them together until they're well incorporated. Now, at this stage, we will proceed to add the fresh egg, and following that, I will also incorporate a spoonful of very cold water to the mixture. And mix. I want to add more water, but what do I want? I want to bring my dough together like this, like that. I'll give it another mix, and then I'll open it up and take it out, right? So we can bring it together in front of you all, like this, together. That's it. We've brought the dough together. Did you notice that sometimes I add a spoonful of water and sometimes it takes more from me? 3 spoonfuls of water. Look, here's the dough. See how smooth it is? This is the dough we're supposed to use. We'll roll it out from underneath now. Then we'll cut it into strips. Small strips, all the same size, so that we can lay them on top. Or you can cut them into stars, hearts, whatever shape you like, there's absolutely no problem. But whenever we use a dough with a high butter content like this, such as biscuit dough, petit four, grated dough, or any tart, it's absolutely essential to always keep the dough cold. It must go into the fridge to firm up a bit so it doesn't spread out and the butter doesn't leak. I always want to work with it while it's cold. And I make sure to keep it chilled. I put the dough in the freezer just so it can firm up a little. Keep in mind that we should always work with the dough as cold as possible. Like I said, so the butter doesn't leak out and ruin our measurements and everything else. We always need to make sure it stays cold, okay? I'm going to take the dough and roll it out between 2 sheets. It's absolutely best to carefully roll it out so that it's all the same, consistent thickness, as much as humanly possible. Otherwise, if you just take it as it is, the soft, pliable dough, and all, you could certainly put it into the tart mold, but it most definitely won't be perfectly even or uniform. It's better to even it out first between the 2 sheets of plastic wrap like this. This will make a big difference for us. In the end, it will be really easy when I put it in and spread it out. I like to keep working with the bag like this because it's comfortable. Then we cut the dough like this, from the edges all while the bag is still on. It's really nice and easy to work with. That's it. We remove the second bag. Let's gather the dough here. I always recommend doubling the amount so it lasts with you. A larger amount for covering the top, because what's left over isn't much. So doubling the amount is better, I mean. Here's our mold, just like this. Then I will proceed to carefully get the precise square. Someone might ask me, should it go in to bake first or not? I have no problem, you can do that. But also, if you bake it, nothing will happen. It'll cook and turn out just like in the oven. So you can put it in the oven to set a little, or you can put the jam on it right away, okay? And I always feel that with the ready-made jams, the store-bought jams, not the homemade kind, it might actually work better because it's firmer and holds itself together, so it doesn't release a lot of liquid and make a mess. So it's simple, really. We'll just add it like this and spread it all together. Here is the perfectly spread layer of sweet, glistening jam, just like that, covering the entire surface. Now, with great care and precision, we will begin the process of cutting into this delicious creation. You are familiar with that essential kitchen tool, the serrated thing, the specialized cutter, aren't you? Yes? That very effective and incredibly useful serrated wheel, designed for clean and effortless cuts. That's what you'll use to cut with, okay? So it gives you the shape you see here, and we stick it like this onto the edges of the tart dough, right on the edges of the tart dough. Just like that. Strips, or if you want, you can make them into star shapes. Okay. Why? Why? It has to be cut by me. It has to. I'll change it. I'll change it and then see your masterpiece. These really long ones sometimes need to be cut in half like this. Then we start sticking them together. Like that. Done. Just a second. Just a second. We could also make them into squares. Like, we could put another layer or we could just leave it. It's totally fine like this. There's absolutely no need to make shapes. You can braid them for those who like braids or know how to do them. I don't know how. I'm not into braiding at all, not at all. Let's close it up here too, like that. So it's perfectly fine and entirely acceptable just as it is, presenting no issues whatsoever. However, since I possess a substantial amount of this pliable and versatile dough, I will proceed to execute this particular culinary maneuver. And always keep the dough very cold so it works really well. That way it'll turn out perfectly nice. I'm not going to do it all over. But if you want to do it on the whole thing, of course, that's up to you. But I think just like this, as a shape, it looks nice. Let's add a sprinkle of milk. And you can use egg if you like, or you can skip it altogether. No need to brush or do anything at all if you don't want to. Just a light brush over each biscuitilla. And the tart dough too, but keep it very light, don't overdo it. Just dab a bit of milk on the square. I feel like it gives a really nice, simple color. Carefully put it into the preheated oven at exactly 180 degrees Celsius on the middle rack. Then we'll leave it to cook gently until it develops a beautiful, appealing color. That beautiful, rich, golden color that we all recognize and appreciate, the one that signifies perfection, will then be achieved. After it reaches this ideal state, you will carefully take it out of the oven and allow it to cool completely. Once it has cooled down, it will transform and look precisely like the magnificent example you are currently observing right in front of you. You will clearly see that it has just been placed into the oven, undergoing the initial stages of its transformation.